performance. We are sitting there, and this is Dennis. We'd like to acknowledge Dennis.
All right,
Quartet, and he's taking a video. This is the first video because this is the first time we've sung in this place. And we have a Facebook page. It's Tuxedo Quartet. So far we have 2 friends. So if you like what you hear, please like the page. Okay. So the next song. Okay. So we want to introduce what barbershop is. How many actually have heard of barbershop?
Who knows about barbershop?
Yeah.
You? Oh, wow, Channel 7. Okay, so those old guys that sang. Did you used to watch Channel 7?
You want to hear the background of barbershop?
All right.
Yeah.
Here's Mike to tell you details in 2 minutes. Okay.
Take your time.
It started sort of early last century, early 1900s in America. All the black guys would go to the barbers to have a shave and get their hair done and have a tooth pulled and all that sort of stuff, because the barber doubled as the dentist. And they used to hang about outside the barber shop where there's the red and white striped pole, right? So they'd hang about outside waiting for their mates and nothing to do, so they'd start singing. And being black guys, they're just cool dudes, they're real cool cats. So they started singing, and then they realised that they could sing harmonies. So they started singing harmonies and finding music that they could write in 4-part harmony. So in 1932, there was an organisation started in America called the Society for the Prevention and
Preservation.
Preservation of barbershop quartet singing in America, called SPEBSQUSA, which was a really great acronym. So but they decided that they'd run with barbershop harmonies and really develop it into something, and that organisation is still going today. So the idea is it's all written in 4-part harmony, so we each sing a different part, and each note is part of the chord. So I understand all you guys are basically musos, so you know what I'm talking about anyway. So we're each singing a different note, which is part of a chord.
Right.
And that's barbershop.
And the traditional sound of barbershop, for those of you who are born sort of around 1950s, anyone? 40s? Okay, but the sound, this is the typical. So when I joined barbershop, you know, I thought it was all in English, so I thought I had to learn that. And so so this is the sound, the traditional sound. So imagine us wearing...
Just going back to the pole, the guys at the barbershop pole, they were cool cats, right? So there are 12 songs that every barbershopper in the world knows, whether they're from Spain, Switzerland, Sweden, America, England, wherever, Japan.
Latvia.
They all know these 12 songs in English. So we go to international conventions and stuff, and you meet all these guys, you stand around with a beer, 50 of you in a big circle, all singing in English, and it's awesome.
Imagine
And they sing
song,
these songs. These 12 songs became known as polecats.
So just, it's painless, so
It's
just...
painless, but
Okay,
these are the
just bear with us. Okay, what's the word? Let me go. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so true. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Matching it up with another polecat. My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You can search everywhere, but none can compare to my Irish rose, my wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. There's a euphemism coming up. And someday for my sake, she will let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose. Get it? From my wild Irish rose. Wild Irish rose. have to actually understand what they mean. So, and for those of you who got the euphemism, you know, that's yeah, there's actually...
That's as sexy as it got back then.
That's as sexy as it was back then. So we move forward from the 1800s, when now we move to 19...
What are we doing?
Who knows Frank Sinatra? Personally? Yeah. Okay, so you've heard of Frank Sinatra. So this is one of his songs. So this is the other song. Sometimes we lose our pitch. They say that death and taxes are the only sure things, but now and then the humblest man are noble kings. That's life, that's what people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May, but I know I'm gonna change that too. When I'm back on top in June, that's life, funny as it seems. Some people get the kicks, stepping on dreams, but I don't let it get me down, 'cause this whole world keeps going around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn, and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, but my heart just won't buy it. If I didn't think it was worth a try, I'd roll myself up in a big ball and die. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn, and a king. I've been up, I know one thing, so each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, but my heart won't buy it. If I didn't think it was worth the try, I'd roll myself up in a big ball and die. I would just die. So pick yourself up, live life, baby, that's life.